just a minute. I have to... What's going on here? There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. I can't turn the phones around. I'm going live, I believe, on our half-acre homestead here. And, or is that Life with the Wolfies? Hey, Tina, let me just do this and get my other glasses on. Hush. Happy Father's Day. Let me just adjust this without things flipping out all over the place here. Okay. Hey, I don't know which channel I'm on. I know I'm on. Hi, Missouri Bell. Hi, Jean Kubicek, Linda Bopp, Pam P.S. Hey, I'm in my craft room playing. Oh, God, love you. Hi, Rosie. Cheryl. Hi. Now, I'm in my armchair, as is expected, and I still can't walk without my walker. Now, I have managed to get a Father's Day cake in the oven. It will not be on tomorrow's Our Half Acre Homestead. Okay. You guys tell me what channel I'm on, and you guys tell me what channel I'm on, okay? So that I can get it straight. Hey, Trish. How's it going? What are you playing with, Tina? You making headbands? Yeah, I haven't even been able, like, I'm wearing the same clothes as yesterday. Well, of course, no underwear and shit like that. But I'm wearing the same clothes as yesterday because it has taken everything I have. Life with the Wolfies. Okay, so this must be Our Half Acre Homestead, right? It has taken it took everything I had yesterday just to thank you. T-shirts, cool. Okay, so this actually works out really well because I have both cameras right there. It took everything I had yesterday to have a bologna sandwich, a can of tomatoes with a handful of macaroni in it, and then the rest I lived off of apples. Because now making the cake, it's the simplest cake on the face of the earth, and you're hearing it here now. It's blueberry pancake dump cake. Blueberry pancakes are Howie's favorite, but it's a dump cake, and I have no idea how it's going to turn out, but you will see it on a video probably on Tuesday, because tomorrow is going to be a day of editing. I've got 2 more sets of footage of Howie repairing his hood, and I have the blueberry dump cake, right? So I'm having knee reconstruction Tuesday. They are also fixing hamstrings and quadriceps. Please make sure they do more than an x-ray. Ooh, really? I'm waiting. I'm giving myself, while I water someone else's flower beds. Well, that's sweet of you, Julie. I don't know. It depends on if Howie has vanilla ice cream or not. So if this has not healed sufficiently enough for me to realize it's healing, come Tuesday, I'll be going to the hospital. I'll wait till Howie gets home from work, and I'll get him to take me to the emergency room on Tuesday night. Shouldn't be very crowded on a Tuesday night. And because I haven't had, I will as soon as he comes in. He's pulled the coach in, and it's going to take him about an hour to get in the house, because he's got to move my truck. Is Daddy coming in right now? He's got to move my truck. I think I've torn the meniscus in my right knee. That's what I think's going on, Rose. They should want to do an MRI to totally see inside your knee and knee area. Well, I haven't even had a knee x-ray. since, well, it's been, how many doctors have I had since I've known you guys? There was my doctor in Ottawa who moved to Maniwaki, not Maniwaki, Manotick, and she introduced me to another doctor. I had her for several years. And then Howie talked me into when the clinic opened up in Wakefield of getting a new doctor. And that doctor, was an asshole. I'm not going to say his name. But then I've got this new doctor I've had since, I don't know, 2020. So I haven't actually had my knee x-rayed. Let me think about this. My knees. I haven't had my knees x-rayed since we lived in Wakefield. And that was in 2005, 2006. So it's been at least 7 years since I had my knees x-rayed. So I'm overdue. I really am overdue. But the problem is, he made a simple chicken soup. Well, the beautiful part is how he went to the races. His car worked really well. I'll do a bit of an interview with him for the Life with the Wolfies channel later, tomorrow night maybe, or maybe tonight while he's still like hopped up on, racing fuel. But yeah, I injured myself a few years ago and kept saying it would heal. I kept having injuries. Yeah, I'm going to have to get this looked at because I can't walk. I mean, it takes me... Yes, Gracie, I know he's home. It takes me 5 minutes. Okay, let's add 5 minutes, 10 minutes, because I have to get this chair, the legs down on my chair, and get my walker set up. It takes me 10 minutes to get from here to take the cake out of the oven, which is why I'm really glad Howie's home, because we got about 17 minutes, 20 minutes for the cake to come out. I think the timer's on it. So yeah, I think it's time I had my knees x-rayed and looked at. I can't walk right now without a walker. And even with the stationary walker, which is actually holding the clamp for this phone right now, even with my stationary walker, it's now, because I'm walking too much with the stationary walker, I'm leaning both forearms on the handles of the walker. And it's really messing with my left knee, which is my bad knee to begin with, and my lower back is just burning. They warned me about not fixing it, and I didn't listen. Now I wasn't able to walk. The pain was so significant. Make sure they don't brush you off. Hey, Andrew, how... Oh, you hear that? He's got to take it off of the trailer and then move my truck so he can pull the coach in. Hi, please take good care of your knees. If you only knew the hell. Honey, I've been going through hell with my knees since I was 15. I injured my left knee when... Hi, Just Mom. I injured my left knee when I was 11. And then I remember going on a weekend kind of spree when I was 15. We had the Friday night youth club dance. And then the next day I was in a 10-kilometer walkathon. And I had to wrap my knee to do that walkathon. And my dad would not let me go to the public dance on Saturday night because he said, no, enough's enough. You're already wrapping your knee. Right? I said, well, I won't dance. He said, no, you will. That's the problem. Right? So I messed up my left knee in high school. I'm worried about it affecting your other side from bearing. I know. I'm going to go see the doctor as soon as I can drive. If this doesn't heal sufficiently where I'm not walking without a walker, because I cannot bear hardly any weight on this leg, and it's my left leg is the bad one, and my right leg is what's buggered up. So I will go to the doctor and get a requisition to have my knee, get an MRI on my knees. I have a feeling if I went for an MRI right now, they'd want to do at least a partial knee replacement on my right knee. Something has to be fixed. So, and I know everyone wants me to lose weight, and yeah, but I can't. I have to have cortisone shots on my shoulder on Tuesday. The x-ray showed it's pretty separated, hoping this helps keeps the swelling down. Well, don't be a nerd. Don't be a doofus and overdo it by trying to work that shoulder, that knee, right? So this is me saying I have no videos. I have editing to do tomorrow for Tuesday, Wednesday, for mostly Life with the Wolfies. And I have the blueberry dump cake. And you'll see it, whether, not live, but you'll see it in video, whether it turns out or not. And knowing Howie, he's probably got ice cream bars in the motorhome. He loves living in the motorhome in the summer because I can't see where he stashes ice cream and stuff he's not supposed to have. Right? So, if you ended up surgery, find a specialist who has done it a lot. Well, thank you, Jill. Do the live streams. Yeah, and the thing is I've been doing all I can to avoid surgery. Why? Because I can't deal with the aftercare in pain, and knees are the worst. Yes, hi, Shell. Yes, I made the cake. And it was the simplest thing I've ever done. You guys will see it on video. It'll come out probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Treat it like it's broken. Do not risk driving yourself. Okay, well, that's true. That's true. That's a good idea. So I think I will, like I said, I'll wait till Tuesday. And if it hasn't sufficiently healed enough for me to drive myself to the doctor, I'll get Howie to take me to the ER on Tuesday night. He won't like it, but there ain't much I can do about it, right? But I wouldn't ask him to do it today, and I wouldn't ask him to do it tomorrow because he's going to be exhausted. He works hard, and he plays just as hard. Just as hard. Let me see where okay, I'm going to go behind the envelope for a minute. Nobody can see. Peekaboo. Whoops, you can see that? I'm sorry. So, I know. The hell was that noise? Late as usual. Hey, Grace. Have you ever watched Bob and Brad? They are great physical therapists that worked me through through torn meniscus and blown disc. Oh, really? Could you email me their website or their got the heater on in my chair? Could you email me at connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com with that link? Because I would love to see that. Hey, Willows, how's it going? So, Howie had hamburgers. I phoned him when he was on his way home. And I asked him, I said, do you have anything to eat? He said, yeah, I've got burgers and stuff and salads. I said, awesome. I said, you're making dinner. I'm really sorry, honey, but I can't do anything. And he goes, no problem. I said, because we have, the barbecue. Oh boy, are you not Heising? It's going, Willow. I hear ya. I hear ya. Could you do that on Life with the Wolfies too, Seashell? They are on YouTube. Wonderful. Bob and Brad. Well, I could use some help, that's for sure. I could use some help, that's for sure. But so I've made this blueberry pancake dump cake. Fingers crossed. Apple rhubarb jam. No, we're not huge rhubarb people. I like rhubarb raspberry jam, but I would use the juice. Don't forget the chickens. Yeah. Oh, I think he thinks I fell there. Hi, Jolene Cole. How's it going? So again, surgery made all that pain go away, tolerate for 2 months, then it felt great. Hey, Wendy. Gracie, stop. So here's the deal. Hi, Timothy. I'm not going to... Yes, Seashell, what's up? What? You're having a heat wave. We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. Yeah, Gracie, I know. He's here. He's home. He's home. You're just going to have to be patient till he comes in the house. So yeah, the next few days, I'm going to be doing nothing but live streams. Except for I'll be editing the work on the car videos, and I'll do an update on Howie's work on the car. I'll do a couple of those videos are ready for editing. I can't even sit in my desk chair right now because it doesn't let me elevate my legs. So, oh, there goes my truck. Told you he'd moving everything around. Hey, Christine, hot child in the city. Hit index yesterday. And you know what? Don't let them tell you this is all a climate crisis. It's all politicians' way of grabbing money. Our climate, yeah, we have pollution issues, but our climate has not changed. Or, no, excuse me, that's not right. Our climate has always been on a constant state of change. Always been in a constant state of change. We've had, extinction level events and started over. We've had ice ages and all those things. It's not up to us to change the climate to suit us. It's not up to us to stop climate change. It's a natural thing. What it is up to us to do is to adapt to our surroundings. How arrogant is man that he thinks he can stop the climate from changing to suit his needs? And to take the cake out of the oven, I don't know. Hello from Lake Tenkiller Harbor in Oklahoma. Hi, how are you? So I guess, but this will give us an early hurricane season. It happens. Have you heard from Sherry Leach and Joe Mama? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Willows. I heard from Joe Mama. She's had surgery on her bowel. She had a bowel obstruction. She's been working so hard looking after her husband, she's let her own health go. Because I know her husband's been very ill and battling cancer, right? Thank you, Angela. Mother Nature is the boss, BlackRock. You have it. But she's had surgery, and she's still in the hospital. If nothing, we're going to, include her in our prayers. But if nothing else, this will teach her that she can't look after somebody else exclusively at the risk of her own health. You have to do both, right? You have to do both. Thank you, Seashell, for paying the bills Patreon is a way, like some people like to tip me. I will absolutely tell her we're praying for her. Patreon is like some people like to tip me. Put Gracie in front of the camera and go get the cake. I don't know if I can do that. These are tripods that are being held up. I hope so too, Kat. I hope so too. What was I talking about? Frigadig. What was I talking about? Patreon. Patreon is a way for people to tip me, but only once a month, right? Patreon, my Patreon is $5 a month US or $7.50 a month Canadian. And what that gives you is Monday and Wednesdays, we do a private unlisted live stream. You're not allowed to share the link. We do it unlisted. And those are left up for anybody who misses it in Patreon. Now, Fridays, we do Freaky Friday, which sometimes it gets pushed over to Saturday if I'm not well. But we do Freaky Friday, which means we get together, we listen to music. We, sometimes dance. I left myself wear out to take care of. I know, Mary Cook. This is the problem. You can't look after somebody else at the expense of your own health. You've got to do both. And it's a management issue that's not easy to do. Like, this is probably the first time since I had COVID that I'm actually relying on Howie to do some stuff. Right? I'm really grateful he got away for the weekend because this weekend's been hell. Right? But what we do, so Monday and Wednesdays, we do a live stream, unlisted live stream, and we talk about the things that we're not allowed to talk about on the internet. And then on Fridays, we have our let's scrape off the crap from the weekend and put on some disco lights and music and light a blunt or have a cup of tea or whatever you want to do. I have a cup of tea and medicate. And we party for about an hour and a half, sometimes two, right? So that is a way that now let me tell you something about being a patron. When you come in on a Monday or a Wednesday, your readings, your card readings are free. You've already paid for them. So you can get a free card reading if you come in on the Monday or Wednesday or even the Friday lives, the unlisted lives. And so if you get in the mood to tip me, I'd rather you become a patron, right? For $5 a month, you get me unlisted and live twice a week, and then we go and have fun on Freaky Fridays, which I delete after the upload. I always delete the Freaky Fridays. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to have that Cooking with Cannabis channel to do this on, because YouTube is saying, well, we don't have any activity, or you have to reapply or whatever. I don't know. So they may be taking down that channel, which they shouldn't. It has over 18,000 subscribers. It should be able to stay and go. Hey, Melody Ray. Hey, Michelle Maria. Cindy Shea. I had both knees replaced several years ago. You will feel better over time. Well, I haven't had it done yet, so we'll see. But Howard's about to, he's moved my truck, he's moved the trailer, now he's going to put the race car, he's going to go out and drive it down the driveway. He's going to go drive it down the driveway. He's taken the race car off the trailer, he's moved the trailer with the truck, he's parked the coach, and now he's going to drive the race car onto the trailer. So I think I'm going to let you guys go. For all those who care to, please help me close with some spiritual nourishment. This is non-denominational. This is for anybody who has a love-based faith. Okay? A faith based in love. You connect to your faith. Can't you just throw an old, all my old videos are there. All my old videos are on, and Cooking with Cannabis doesn't let me put videos up anymore because they're dangerous, apparently. So that's why I'm starting my channel back up on Rumble. But for all those who care to, you, oh my God, please help me, God. You lock in on your faith, I'll lock in on mine, and we will meet in the middle where God's light of his love shines. Let me see if I can do this. Daddy home, Gracie? But now this may not work. Okay. No, I haven't yet. I haven't made a poultice for my knees. Oh, he's putting it in the garage. He must be going to tune some stuff up. All right, let's do some deep breaths. In with God's light, out with any fuzzy darkness we may have accumulated on the week. Hey, God. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you sooner. Yes, I am going to take care of myself this week. Thank you, God, for all my friends and family here on YouTube who've been praying for me and watching my videos, my older videos and stuff while I try and recover. Thank you, God, for bringing us all together so that we can lift each other up and lift up all the people that are suffering and facing hardships of health and money and family and finances and all those things that batter us into the darkness so that we don't even feel we have time to look for the light. God, we lift all of us up above the clouds of the darkness of the earth into the light of your love so that we may breathe and go forward in the light of your love, casting your light so that the darkness parts before us and encourages everyone to reach up to the light of your divine love. Thank you, God. Thank you for bringing my husband home safe. Happy Father's Day, God. You know, just saying. Amen. Shalom. Oop, I'm tilted here. Shalom. Namaste. Peace be with you. Merry meet, blessed be, merry part. Walk in the shining light of God's love. It doesn't matter how you talk to God, even when you're angry, because He knows that we have to love Him a whole lot to be able to get angry with Him sometimes. And He loves us and He forgives us. And He keeps helping us put one foot in front of the other, walking in the light of His love. Don't ever forget that. Don't get angry. Don't let people or places or things prod you into negative behavior. Okay? You don't want that. It just feeds the negative energy around us. Not a good thing to do. All right? I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And patrons, I will see you live at 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Take care. God bless.